There is a song, Moira, that the sea whispers to the land.
A Highland Song is a 2D platformer set in the Scottish Highlands. You play a teenager named Moira who is running away from home to visit her Uncle Hamish, who's a lighthouse keeper.
Uncle Hamish has lived in the lighthouse forever, and he lives there on his own.
Throughout the journey, you learn more about Moira's relationship with her mother, uncle, and brother, as well as the history and lore surrounding various peaks in the Highland Hills through voiceovers that reveal Moira's thoughts and letters from Hamish.
It's been me and my mum together for as long as I can remember.
The story is nice and cozy, and I think it might be relatable to anyone who's ever felt like they didn't belong.
Thought, who am I?
Calling this game a platformer doesn't feel quite right, since there isn't any puzzle aspect to the platforming or any real mechanical skill needed, like most platformers. I would say it would be more accurate to call this an atmospheric walking sim with rhythm game elements. The main gameplay revolves around climbing various hills and identifying pathways based on matching up the landscape to scraps of maps you find along the way. The game is non-linear and there are many different paths to take to get to the destination. In fact, I found it really easy to get lost, which definitely makes it feel more like an adventure. Every peak you climb, you will have the opportunity to assign a name to, and by paying attention to the voiceovers and using information gained from observing your environment, you'll be able to choose the correct one. Although I don't think it matters much that you get them right other than some achievements. Occasionally you'll encounter a deer and a prompt to sprint, which will bring you into a rhythm game section where you need to match your keystrokes to Scottish music. Successfully completing this will increase your health back to full. I love these sections, and I love the array of music they chose for this, which really makes you feel like you're running through the hills of Scotland. The deer is just one of many different subtle, mythical, and magical aspects of the game that often shine through in Hamish's letters. Another aspect of the gameplay is that you need to find a place to sleep each night, with less comfortable places like caves and underneath trees reducing your max health for the next day, and comfortable places like abandoned cabins will increase it again. As you climb and jump through the hills, big falls will drop your health, and stormy weather like rain or high winds will make it harder to rest and regain health and also make it easier to lose it. I think the art is really fitting to make you feel like the Highlands themselves are something magical. You have these cute cartoonish characters drawn in brighter, flat colors in contrast with the more realistic environment that can look quite moody and mysterious at times. I think this contrast was a really cool choice to make the Highlands feel imposing and mystical and almost like they have a life of their own. There are a lot of secret items and tidbits of lore to be found, and along with various different paths, these make the game feel replayable, even though it's relatively short to complete the story at just over a 2-hour runtime. Some of these characters and stories you find are lighthearted and others are a bit sadder, but atmospherically, with the near constant rain, the music, and the art, this still feels to me like a cozy game for cold weather days. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments if you have ideas for any other games I should cover. Bye!